I'm going to give you what I know. I'm going to give you what I heard. I'm going to give you what I saw. Then I'm going to give you my opinion. Okay? That's the recap you're going to get today. Give you what I know. Give you what I heard. Give you what I saw. And then my opinion. So, take it or leave it. It is what it is. That's what we say. In Atlanta Carnival, we say recap. Hold on. 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. At 5:30. Hold on. Share up the live. Share up the live. Share up the live. This song was big on the road. Shout out to my brother Shaq. How you mean? Straight Prophet. Big up yourself, brother. How you mean? This song was it in the fence. Hold on, Tony. How the song go? How the song go? What we say?
If you see me up in Cora, drinking white rum without no chase, I'll leave you alone.
I'm not gonna lie, this was one of the songs for the road. This was one of the songs that was playing in almost every fete. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hold on. Shout out to Ding Dong. Hold on. Like I said before, I was feeling like a celebrity. I was amongst some of the new gen, that's it. I was liming with the new gen. Classical Fresco Bar, what's Mr. Boopsy Brawler name? I keep forgetting his name. Father Phyllis, Taller Dan, DJ Sheem, Wildfire, and we was moving heavy. Lapana, Empress J, Black Chinese, Pana Frost. Hey, we was outside, brother. We was outside. I felt like a celebrity. The first time in my life, I felt like a celebrity. I just walking in fets. I hear with the artists them. Oh, Tony, come here, forward. DJ Ryan, big up yourself, man. Pure Vybz family. Shout out to DJ Youngboy, Pure Vybz South, Pure Vybz Miami. You got a cool beer? I need a cool beer. A cool one. That one they done. I need a cool one.
If you see me up in Cora, drinking white rum without no chase, I'll
leave it alone. I miss leave it alone.
Yeah, what I tell you? If you see me kissing,
let me tell you something about Atlanta Carnival. You see Atlanta?
I turn up the fete till it's over.
Anyway, you party in Atlanta over the weekend, Carnival weekend, it was madness.
I turn up the fete till it's over.
Shout out to Lyrical, man. Great performance at Sun Chill. How you mean?
I just wanna get this feeling all day. I just wanna drink and party all day. Yeah. I give a little money to the promoter. Boy, give a little money to the club owner. I just wanna get this feeling all day. Yeah. I just wanna drink and party all day. All I want is
share up the live, share up the live.
All I want is
we got approximately 1 minute before we start the Bacchanal. Hold on. We start the Bacchanal.
All I want is so tell me the party over. Oh no. Oh Lord.
Which carnival are we going next? Which carnival are you going next? Anybody going to Trinidad 2023? Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
I turn up the fete till it's over.
Shout out to anybody going to Trinidad Carnival next year. 2023. 2023. That we say. Ticket done book. Ticket done book. Come it's a ticket done book.
I turn up the fete till it's over. I turn up the fete till it's over. wanna get this feeling all day. I just wanna drink and party.
I'm waiting for my beer. Hold on. I'm waiting for my beer.
I give a little money to the
I am waiting for my beer. And then we're going to start the Bacchanal. Okay? I'm waiting for my beer. And then we start the Bacchanal. Let me start it from the top. Because I'm waiting for my beer. And then we start the Bacchanal. Okay? Pass the beer. Away the beer there. Pass the beer. So with the beer there. Pass the beer. So with the beer there. Pass the beer. Away 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 the beer there.
Where you come from with that big bumper? Where you come from?
Listen to me. If you go to my IG, it was ass in the air outside in Atlanta. The girls, them Bamsy was outside in Atlanta.
Who pay for that bam bam day? Who pay for that bam bam
The girls, them Bamsy was outside. Who paid for that bam bam?
Big money spent on a bam bam day. Who pay for that bam bam day? Who pay for that bam bam day?
So who paid for that bam bam day?
I don't give a damn if it real. I don't give a damn if it fake. All I want you to do is just go, girl, roll it up on me. I don't give a damn if it right.
We're gonna be rich, we rich. Let me play one more, then we get to the bashment. Hold on.
And every time I roll it for me, girl, you make my ball go. Where you bend over like you spend your money, girl, you make my ball go. Hey, come front and just roll it for me, girl, you make my ball go. I wanna ask you a question. Hey, girl, I wanna ask you a question. Seconds to come back.
Ask them.
Where you come from with that big bumper? Where you come from with that big bumper? I must have a rich doctor. Where you come from with that big bumper?
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and
I don't think I heard any zest. I don't think I heard any zest this past weekend, you know. Not the parties I went to. I don't know why.
wheels on the bus go round.
I don't know why. I didn't hear any zest in the party. Oh no.
Wheels on the bus
Go round.
and
Let me say.
round.
She go up, down and round and round. I search for this something, but she moan and down. She go up, down and round and round. I belly hurt her, but she sit down on the stone. Yep, heavy yet, weight left at me. God gave you, could I share for you and the sister? Well, died body blister, love sick and that show like dirty water. Good girl, God man, bring her to the pastor. Evil, then I do, body altar, baby. Fire, tongue, reggae, your mouth, give you some for solar, baby. Back it up, yes, like a whole jump. Make she move slow like a robot. She bite from me like a donut. She run her man cause she tired of the slow, baby. Back it up, yes, like a whole jump. Make she move slow like a robot.
I don't think I heard any zest in the parties them this weekend. You know. You heard zest? Who played zest? Hold on.
Yo, let me tell you who plays this. Big up Sal Infrared. Sal mash up the $2 party. Sal, big up yourself. Next time you come through.
That's the fete I was sleeping. Sal Infrared, big up your goddamn self. The man says Sal bottom the zest. What you mean? That's what I'm talking about. Everybody on the live, hold on, let me do a roll call. Everybody on the live that was in Atlanta over the past weekend, let me see a thumbs up. Because I don't want people that wasn't in Atlanta have so much to say or opinions of what I'm about to say. If you was in Atlanta for Carnival, let me see a thumbs up. Put some thumbs up in the chat. If you was in Atlanta for Carnival, put thumbs up in the chat. So let me get to the bashment. I see one slick, big up, got themselves. Who else? You're jealous? Why? You should have left Virginia and come. DJ Les. Who else? Bronx Youth. If you was in Atlanta Carnival for the weekend, you was in Atlanta for the weekend, put a thumbs up. Let me see. Let me talk to the Atlanta people. All right, that's all right. Who else? Who's that? Let me get on the big screen, please. Virginia, next time, baby, next time, bring your mother ass to Atlanta. Look how long I tell you Carnival coming. I tell you, a long time carnival coming, and you stick. You stick and you got stuck. You was at work, Bronx, you missed it, but you live in Atlanta, so you good same way. Everybody on the live that was in Atlanta for Memorial Weekend, Carnival Week in Atlanta, I need to see a thumbs up. Tazo, thumbs up. We're going to start the Bacchanal.
5, 10, 15, 20 times a week. She said that's too plenty.
Let me find a rhythm. We're going to start the Bacchanal.
Times a week.
5, 15.
20 times a week. She said that's not healthy. 5, 10, 15, 20. More and more and more. She said me love walk.
What she said?
Me love walk too much. Mount up till it bust. Me love walk.
What she said, Tony?
She said, oh, what you being so much? Me love walk. Me love walk too much.
There's a reason why I asked for the people that was in Atlanta put a thumbs up, right? There's a reason. Let me get to the reason. Let me get to the Bacchanal. Jam it, mass. Let me get to the Bacchanal. Let me get to the Bacchanal. For the people that are new to Atlanta, hold on, make sure they hear me loud and clear. For the people that first time coming to Atlanta Carnival and first time in Atlanta, let me give you a little history of Atlanta Carnival. History, from my opinion, what I know, what I heard, and what I saw. The history of Atlanta Carnival, from the day I moved here to present, well, until present, there's always been two carnival, right? DeKalb County and Atlanta, which is in Fulton County, okay? The city. So you had, for all your New Yorkers, picture it like this. Carnival in Queens and a carnival in Brooklyn. All right, picture it like that. Or carnival in Brooklyn and carnival in Manhattan. Picture it like that. For those New Yorkers that don't know DeKalb and the city and all that stuff like that. So, it's always been two carnivals. Atlanta DeKalb and Atlanta Caribbean, all right, which is downtown. Atlanta Caribbean Carnival, which is downtown. So, for the last 2 years during pandemic, for the last 2 years, while we was in pandemic, no carnival Atlanta. Atlanta been outside for parties, because I know people moved here during pandemic just so they could party. Teachers were working from Atlanta online and partying, you understand me? So that was pandemic. So we out of pandemic, and it's carnival season. The whole world went to Miami, right? The whole world went to Miami. Coming back from Miami, I told some people, listen, after what I saw in Miami, the whole world, again, is coming to Atlanta, right? This is October. The whole world is coming to Atlanta. Nobody, you know what it felt like? It felt like you're on the mountain, you're on the top of the stairs, you see the wolf coming, you turn around and tell everybody the wolf coming, but nobody moved, right? Nobody moved. So, with that information that the whole world is coming to Atlanta, people that never been to Atlanta, not even for party, not even for carnival, was DMing me, Tony, I'm coming to Atlanta for carnival, right? That's all they know, Atlanta Carnival. So, I believe it's Team Soca, if I'm correct, maybe I'm wrong, but Team Soca or Follow Soca, one of the two. It was, let me don't call no names. It was out on social media that Atlanta has two carnival. So then people start to go crazy. What do you mean two carnival? How can they have two carnival in one state on the same day, same time? It started to confuse people. So I was getting a lot of DMs, a lot of phone calls, a lot of texts. Tony, what the mother ass going on? So, like it was explained to me when I first moved to Atlanta, I explained it to them, right? And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this loud and clear. This is what I know, this is what I saw, this is what I heard, and it's my opinion. Atlanta DeKalb Carnival, from the day I moved here, has always had the crowd, the people. more people than Atlanta, right? Because I experienced both carnivals. So Atlanta DCAB has always had the people. Atlanta Carnival has always had a consistent route, right? Ask me why the two can't come together and make one. Boy, what happened there, boy? That was another question for God. Don't touch nothing around there. Don't touch nothing. That was another question for God. All right? So, like I said, I'm going to take to you like it was said to me. So now the people are confused. It's two carnival. So I'm getting phone calls. I'm getting texts. Everybody's telling me, Tony, I'm playing with this band. I'm playing with that band. And all of those bands are in DCAB. Right? All of those bands are in DCAB. And I said it, like it was said to me, I said to you. DCAB has the crowd. Atlanta has the route. So forth, as we're moving along, band launches, we're moving along. Boom. First bombshell. The first bombshell. Atlanta DCAB changed their route from the last time there was carnival in Atlanta. It was at Stonecrest. And for those of you guys know that Atlanta DCAB carnival was at Stonecrest before pandemic. Boom, the route changed. They posted the route on social media. It said 2.3 miles, right? I went to school. I know how to read. I could count. 2.3 miles with allegedly 30 bands, probably more, allegedly 30 bands on 2.3 miles is a recipe for disaster, okay? That's a recipe for a disaster. 2.3 miles with anything over 9, 10 bands is a recipe for disaster. Let's take sense out of nonsense. You have 2.3 miles with at least, you're Remy, big up yourself, with at least 30 bands. I could be wrong, could be right, could be wrong, the number of bands. I'm just my opinion. So basically, if you have 30 bands with, let's give a round number. Say for instance, each band has 500 masqueraders. I'm not talking about the bands that have 1,000 and 1,500 to 2,000. I'm giving it an average, right? 500 people. So you have close to 30 bands with an average of 500 people on 2.3 miles of road in Atlanta, hot, blazing sun. Do the math. Use 300. Okay, 300. 300 per band, up to 30 bands with 2.3 miles. You're asking people to pass out. People would not be moving. You'll be chipping. It's one of three things that happen. People either pass out in the sun for being clustered. You on the road not moving, or they're hurrying you off the road, right? So from the time I saw that, I knew disaster was coming. Like again, Wolf, nobody listened. You had 2 years to find a route. 2 years to find a route. You come up with 2.3. Now, nobody's escaping this judgment today, you know. I don't want y'all to say Tony this, Tony that. No. Nobody's escaping this judgment. Atlanta Downtown Carnival. 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. You have the route. 2 years to come up with bands. I DJ'd for the band launch. There's about 6 bands there. Comes time for the road, we have 0 bands. Atlanta Downtown Carnival had 0 bands. 0. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I know a carnival is not a carnival unless there's masqueraders on the road. That's carnival. Oh God, Raquel said 10K masqueraders. So you imagine putting 10K masqueraders in 2.3 miles. You do the math. So now, one side had all the bands and no road. One side had all the road, no bands. This is Atlanta. Welcome to Atlanta, okay? Atlanta is a very, very, very funny place. And I do mean that. Very funny place. One carnival had all the bands and all the people with no road. Next carnival had all the road with no bands. I don't understand. I don't understand. So, should I call those 6 bands out? Should I call those 6 bands out? All right, say what I have to say. All right, so a phone call was made. I got a phone call, and the phone call reached who it's supposed to reach, then it reached who it's supposed to reach. Right? 6 bands, 6 of the biggest bands of Decab Carnival was leaving Decab to go to Downtown Carnival. Okay? Poison Mass, Inferno, Mad Colors, Panache, We Kind of Thing. Who else? Who else? That's 5. Mike, who else? Poison, Panache, oh, that's 1 band. Okay. We Kind of Thing, Mad Colors, and Inferno. All right. So those bands left Decab to go to Atlanta. So now you know sense over nonsense. You understand me? Sense over nonsense. It only made sense. If you have 1,000 masqueraders, it's no way you on 2.3 miles. So I got a phone call. Tony, how's the road? Is it worth we coming downtown? And I said, yo, brother, it makes no sense you staying in Decab. You're going to lose masqueraders. People are never going to come play mass with your band again if you stay in Decab. It doesn't make sense. You have a full road. You control the road. You know what's so funny? Let me back up. You know what's so funny? Let me tell you how Atlanta is. Let me tell you how Atlanta is. When my first carnival, when people first heard of me DJing in Atlanta, I went to Downtown Carnival, right? I went to Downtown Carnival. I'm going to say this. I don't care who vex. I'm going to say, Tony, you're with the wrong carnival. Tony, you need to be here. Tony, you're playing with the wrong downtown. You're with the wrong carnival. And this. The leader of the carnival down there is no good. This, that, and the third. You know what I said? I said, listen, I'm a DJ. I don't follow no crowd. I don't follow nobody. I make my own lane. Why would I leave Downtown Carnival where I DJ, where I have the opportunity to showcase my talent, to come to Decab and be a follower? And be a groupie, be a follower. Why? Why would I do that? Don't make sense. If you know me, you know that's not me. I don't do that. So I stayed downtown. So I was surprised when the phone call came through, but nevertheless, the phone call came. It made business sense. It was common sense. It made every sense for you to leave Decab and go downtown, given Decab was only providing 2.3 miles of road. So it made absolute sense. So those 6 bands went downtown, okay? Brought their 1,000. Raquel, what was the number? Raquel, what was the number? What was the number that left? So anyway, so now Downtown Carnival is lit. Now, for those people that live in Atlanta and know the effery that goes on in Atlanta, know once you see those 6 leave, Atlanta ain't nothing but followers, okay? once you see those 6 bands leave, if you didn't program your brain to know the rest of them is following, then you have no common sense. Okay? They're very cliquish down here. Groupie, groupie nothing. How you mean? Groupie nothing. So the 6 bands went downtown, right? Everything good. Decab upset. They went on the radio, went on social media, you know, the back and forth, trying to, they air the laundry, you know, of what goes on downtown, this, that, and the third. None of my business. So it is what it is. Right? Now, let's make sense out of nonsense. Please, people, sense out of nonsense. I'm going to say it again. Sense out of nonsense. Of course I'm a lone wolf. Lone wolf. Never follow. Always lead. Sense out of nonsense, people. Right? From those 6 bands left, you know Decab was in problems, right? Now, on social media, around 2 o'clock in the morning, Decab announced Carnival is canceled. Now, people, this is not no shot at Decab, but let me tell you something. This black boy here full of sense. Let me tell you something. Sense over nonsense, and listen it. 2 o'clock in the morning. Why? People are sleeping. They're either partying, they're sleeping, they ain't really paying attention to their phone, social media. Right? So you're not going to catch it till it's too late. Now, Carnival is in about 8 hours. Carnival is in 8 hours, and the 12 bands that left, you told them it's no Carnival. Now, you cited you didn't receive permits. Now, this is Friday night, Saturday morning, right? Atlanta, somebody that lives in Atlanta, please tell me, when do government office close on a Friday in Atlanta? Either 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, right? One of the two, 4 or 5. So you know, matter of fact, not only did you know from 4 or 5 o'clock that afternoon that it was going to be canceled, right? You know, I would say about a month prior, because they gave notice you're not going to get the permits. Government office do not close 8 o'clock less. Which government you work for? This is not Guyana government, you know. United States of America government. What you said? Is that 5? You said, oh, I thought, need glasses. I don't know why it's not on the big screen. All right, so you knew, one gal army, big up themselves. You knew from 4 o'clock that afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock that afternoon, you did not receive the permit, and I'm pretty sure you was checking weeks and weeks and weeks ago. You knew you was not going to get the permit for the road. So I question your motive to announce at 2 o'clock in the morning, Decab cancel. I question that. Given your post early this year, we never get shut down. Decab, we lit over here. We never get shut down. What had happened? What happened, Papi? Papi, what happened, Papi? What happened? All right, good. That said. Now, I saw some of the backlash for the president of Downtown Carnival, which I truly believe was very unfair, right? I truly believe it was very unfair. Given she saved, and I'm going to say this and listen to me carefully, she saved Atlanta Carnival. Not Decab, not Downtown. She saved Atlanta Carnival. Now, my good friend Raquel said it's about 10K masqueraders, right? Listen to what I'm saying. 10K masqueraders. I don't play mass. I don't buy costumes. So I do not know, actually I do know what costumes cost. So multiply the average cost of costume by 10,000. Multiply the average cost of a costume Whatever number you want to give, multiply it by 10K. So, the bashing of the president of Downtown Carnival, very unfair. That is some very bad mind, but $450,000. So, Rich Kid, listen to me, Rich Kid. We come from a different era. Sense over nonsense we come from. If the president of Downtown Carnival had said no, they've been beefing for years. If she had said no, I don't want you or none of your DeKalb County bands Downtown Carnival. All those mass bands would have been $450,000 in debt, or they had to refund. They'd have had to refund. That's almost $500,000. Are y'all guys listening to me carefully? If that lady said no, it was Atlanta would have been a shit show. 7 million. You understand me? So some of the backlash that I'm seeing on social media, very unfair, very ungrateful, and very bad mind. Right? Now, I'm going to say this to the president of Atlanta Downtown Carnival. You don't escape judgment from me. I'm going to say this. You lacked business common sense. You hear me? The president of Downtown Carnival, I'm going to say this loud and clear. I don't care who vexed. You lack business common sense. Let me explain. You originally had 0 bands on the road, right? So you didn't cater for all the people that came. I understand that. The phone call came. You made the decision to let those 6 bands come. Those 6 bands were coming at least 4,000 or 5,000 people, maybe more, okay? Now, if I was making that decision, and listen to me carefully, if I was making that decision, because now they're back against the wall. You've been going through war back and forth with DeKalb for years, even before I got here, okay? I would have made it, this is me, this is the business common sense of me. Those 6 bands that left, okay, you want to come downtown, I'll give you downtown, but you have to sign a contract to stay downtown for at least 2 years, or else I'm not doing it. Plain and straight. You have to stay downtown for at least 2 to 3 years, or it's no deal. And you have to pay for the cops and security, all the back door, blah, 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 blah. Right? Yeah, but that's Atlanta. Atlanta's a clout-chasing place. Now, the business sense in me would have said, you 6 bands, I know 2.3 miles is not enough for your masqueraders. I have close to 7-8 miles where you free and walk the road and have a good time. Common sense over nonsense. You want to come downtown? Sure. No animosity, no feelings. Sign this 2-year contract. You're staying here. Listen, my mama didn't raise no fool. Sign this 2-year contract. 2 to 3 years, you stay here. I'll give you time to go back and find another route. Right? I'll give you time. Because me doing that ensures I have a carnival downtown. Right? So, that was not done. So, Miss President, you dropped the ball on that. LaPana, big up yourself. Miss President, you dropped the ball on that. Secondly, when DeKalb Carnival announced at 2 a.m. Carnival was canceled, you should have 2:01. You should, at 2:01, got on social media and said, hey, the 12 bands that are left in DeKalb, sorry, we cannot accommodate you. I don't give a monkey rat shit. You got the 6, you got the big 6, you got the top 6, you got the shatter bands already. The 12 that was left in DeKalb, that was holding on for dear life, I'd have let them drown. I'm sorry. I'd have let them. This is a war. I'd have let them drown. Thank you. I can't accommodate. Go deal with your decab president or whoever that may be. Go deal with, talk to him. I good over here. But no, you allow more confusion. You allow more people to come downtown. Given you already program security for X amount, at last minute too, for X amount. You allow more people to come. So, Miss President, I heard and I saw what you said on stage. Now, Miss President, I'm gonna say this to you. That was bare foolishness. That was a jackass move. Now I gotta talk to you plain and straight. That was a jackass move. Miss President, you should have politely, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. And that was a jackass moment. You didn't have to go and blame, like, you can't blame DCAB because you let them come. So how you gonna turn around and blame them? You let them come. So you can't turn around and blame them. So here's where I say the common sense over nonsense, right? And people on the live, listen to me carefully. Here's where I say common sense over nonsense, right? From I moved to Atlanta, it's been 2 carnivals and both sides been beefing with each other. Both sides, downtown DCAB beefing with each other, right? So anybody from Brooklyn know if you warn with a neighborhood and you have a chance to go up on the neighborhood, you take that chance. You wanna play nice. Listen, when you at war, you think the other side is gonna play nice? So now, this is my opinion. I'm about to say this. This is my opinion what I'm about to say. It's not facts. I didn't hear it from nobody. Nobody said this to me. I don't know about this. This is just my opinion, right? Because I'm thinking outside the box and I'm thinking common sense over nonsense, right? If I'm DCAB, and all the years I'm beefing with Downtown Carnival, right? All the years we have our differences. Let me not use the words beefing. We have our differences. And I have the opportunity for 1 year, to come to downtown. I'm going to tell you this. Me, I'm fucking up the road. I'm fucking up everything downtown. I am mashing up, dirtying up, wrecking everything downtown. Because guess what? That brings you down to 0, and we are starting at 0. So we back to 11 playing field. I'm mashing up everything downtown. Bring you down to 0. I'm not saying that was the ulterior motive. Again, this is my opinion. But so said, so done. Right? I heard. Oh,
Check.
wait a second.
Oh, they can hear me on this?
Yeah, they can hear. They can hear.
Check this out. The thing is like you said before, everybody was expecting to come from everywhere because of COVID. They didn't have
Yes.
Carnival in 2 years. The overload in Miami, the overload in Miami was big, but they organized it still. You see, when they was organizing it, they had COVID outside. I was in Miami, bro. Backstage, on the road, everywhere. So there was no excuse. If you knew you had an influx of people coming from different areas around the world to come celebrate Carnival, you know people coming to mash up the road.
Of course, that's Carnival.
You should have been prepared. We're
Yes.
coming up to mash up the road, everything. So you should have been prepared. That's all I have to say.
Like I originally said, both sides had 2 years. Both sides had 2 years to prepare for this carnival. And my opinion, what I know, what I saw, and what was told to me, both sides dropped the ball. Because one side had canceled at 2 o'clock in the morning, and one side didn't have common sense to restrict the bands coming downtown, So cause people to fight, cause people jumping fence. And the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen in carnival, in Caribbean, in the carnival, I'm gonna say it, in carnival, period, is your actions of going on stage and cussing the same people you let come. Those people then magically bum rush the road, you allowed them to come. So you cannot go on social media and play victim and blaming Decaf, because let's more common sense. Everything downtown is under your name. Everything downtown, permits, everything is attached to you and the committee, right? But you're the face of the committee, so it's attached to you. So when that goes left, you cannot turn around and blame the same people you let come, because you did it. Yeah, it's called accountability, responsibility and accountability. Simply put, responsibility and accountability. And Miss President, I gonna say this is Tony flipping B, you dropped the ball on that. So hush your ass, take what you get with that, and love it. Stay off social media. My advice, stay off social media. All right? So it was big Bacchanal with the masqueraders, right? Yo, listen, I can say what I want to say because, listen, I can say what I want to say. Simply put. But to the masqueraders, right? To the masqueraders, you have to turn around and hold. You have to turn around and hold your band leaders responsible, right? Yo, I'm getting to the tune. I'm getting to the tune, Rich Kid. You got to turn around and hold. This is just a recap because we're going to get to the fets them, right? You got to hold your band leaders accountable as well, because your band leader is supposed to inform you on everything, the road and after the road, okay? So, to me, my opinion, the bands were happy they were on the road because it satisfies their masqueraders. They ain't got to pay back money. Fuck everything else. That's my opinion. They said, you know what? We held our obligation to our masqueraders. We provided a road. We provided whatever else, XYZ, F everything else. And if you know anything about Atlanta Carnival, after the road, they have 2 stage shows. Both carnival have 2 stage shows, right? So the carnival ends at the park, at the stage show. So from you leave the road, you go into the park and you have a concert, okay? So I don't know what or why Masqueraders was outside. That I do not know. But my opinion on that is the communication between their band leader and the agreement they had with Downtown Carnival, it was not transmitted or communicated back to them. That's just my opinion, right? So, yo, Rich Kid, you know, we from Brooklyn. If we standing outside imagine Wingate. Imagine standing outside of Wingate Park on a Monday for 4 or 5 hours. No, we bum rushing something, we jump in something. You understand me? We jump in the fence, we in there. You understand me? So I don't fault the masqueraders for jumping the fence. I really don't. Because if I was in that position or in that predicament, I'm jumping the fence too. Right? Imagine we standing outside of Wingate Park for 4 or 5 hours and Jay-Z inside. You mad? We getting in that. What you mean? Somehow we cutting the fence, we doing something, we getting in that. So that was the melee. That was the melee. People start jumping the fence and everybody, security was, I don't think they had adequate security for the crowd, which again, that's on you, Mr. President, because you went from 0 to 100. You got to know what's coming with the 100. You have to know that. You've been in Atlanta too long to not know what's coming with the 100. Okay? So, Mr. President, donkey for you. DeKalb County, triple donkey for you. All right? Masquerade band leaders, donkey for all you know. The 6 and the 12, all of y'all get a donkey. Right? That's what I say. All y'all get a flipping donkey. I don't business. So let me talk about the parties. Let me talk about the parties. Hold on. Parties. Let me talk about the parties. Let me talk about the parties. Rich kid. Let me tell you something about Atlanta, rich kid. I know you know, but let me tell you something about Atlanta. And this is not to my New Yorkers that live in Atlanta. This is not for the real genius of Miami that live in Atlanta. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to my Atlanta people. Atlanta is a place that's very cliquish, right? I'm not gonna lie. Atlanta would open doors for you, right? Atlanta would open doors for you. Atlanta would open a door, would give you a key, give you a link. You have to take that with a grain of salt. Let me tell you why. They'll give it to you. Watch what you do with it. Take it, copy it, remix it, fling it up, dash it down. So whatever you did got remixed about 10 times after you do it. I say that to say, when I moved to Atlanta, it was 3 Jouverts. When I moved to Atlanta, and I've been to about 3 carnivals in Atlanta, it was 3 Jouverts. 3! Let me tell y'all something about May 27th. Let me tell y'all about May 27th. May 27th should be renamed Atlanta National Jouvert Day. You're a rich kid, you're good, man. Don't worry about it. May 27th in Atlanta was officially Atlanta Jouvert Day. So it went from 3 Jouverts to about 15. I'm not exaggerating. From 3 to 15. I am not exaggerating. Yo, Sha, didn't we go from Jouvert to Fete to Fete? It felt, yo, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say this. I was in Jouvert attire from 10 a.m. to 4 5 a.m. the next morning. You hear what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to go home, bathe, change nothing. I was stinking dirty on the road. From 10 a.m. to the following 10 a.m. You understand me? So, Jouvert was Jouvert. Then we had the debacle with the road. After the road, what we did after the road? What was going on after the road? No. After the road. After the road. Saturday night. Yeah. Sha, what you did Saturday night? I know Saturday night I went to, shout out to my cousin Gregory, we went to When Dance Is Nice. Guyanese party. I went to a Guyanese party, very nice party. Natty Samuels, Danger Vibes, shut along the place. Overdose, yes. Overdose was Saturday night. Listen, I'ma talk my things. Spooky, big up your goddamn self, brother. But I did not do no local party. I didn't do any local party. I have to big up Ninja Fete. I have to big up Ninja Fete Val weekend. I must big up my boy Chaz and the whole team, Traffic and the whole team. Val weekend was crazy. You understand me? Friday was the Cooler, Overdose, DJ Tony X, J Smooth, JB, DJ Messi, DJ Young Tech, Badasha, myself. It was crazy, right? So Sunday morning was the big, that was the only local party. I'm sorry. That was the only local party I did. Sunday morning, shout out to Jasper, shout out to One Drop Sound. Jasper, it's called Sun Chiller. The all-inclusive. You're a rich kid. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. Atlanta, I'm going to tell you this. Let me tell you why I like that party. Right? Let me tell you why I like Sun Chiller. and Rich Kid on the live, he could attest to this. Rich Kid, Sunday morning, aka Sun Chiller, reminded me of 7-Up, reminded me of a Trini Fete, an all-inclusive Trini party, and it reminded me of 7-Up. Picture 7-Up all-inclusive. That's what Sun Chiller was. Okay? So shout out to Jasper, shout out to the whole team. Sun Chiller was a movie. I was tired, I was drunk, I didn't get to make it to Stinking Pink. I did not make it to Stinking Pink. But I link up with this mad one over here. He said, Tony, where you there? I said, yo, I'm about to head home. He said, nah, boy, we outside. Yo, I got DJ Sheem, I got Taller Than, Wildfire, Lepana. We rolling, dog, we rolling. I said, all right, where we going? And we link up. So I went to Spice House Midtown, right? Vibes outside, vibes. Everybody vibing. Nandi, the dancing Nandi showed up. Bussa Wine. You know, Kavina, big up yourself. Made a little killing quick and fast with a rum punch outside. You know what I'm saying? So we was outside Spice House Midtown. We're in the city now. Partying nice. Roscoe, big up themselves. You know what I'm saying? We left there. So now this is where I start feeling like a movie star. Because now I'm moving with artists. The artists them say, yo, we going to this party. I don't even know where the hell the party is. I just follow. I got in the car, just follow. So we end up in Grand Anse, Tingo, by far Mega, and the whole team, big up yourself. Tingo was a movie. We missed Destra. We caught Egyptian. And I did not personally know that the young girls mess with Egyptian like that. Oh, God. Egyptian come like the cultural Dexter Daps. he come like Dexter Daps with dreads. That's what he came like. So, Egyptian performed. DJ Sheem ran up there, did his 2-song. Taller Than graced the stage. You know what I'm saying? So it was a nice. Fresh Fitness, big up yourself. By far Mega, big up. Gel, yes, Gel, big up. That's the first time hearing Gel. I listen to SoundCloud, live, as a live DJ. So that was that, right? That was Sunday. So after that, the fellas, they roll out to $2 Fete. And they mashed that up. You know what I'm saying? They mashed that up. I went home. I was hungry after Tingo. Sal Infrared, big up yourself. I was hungry after Tingo, so I took my black ass home. I went home, right? But the crews, the fellas, they forward to $2 Fete. Sal Infrared toured on the place. So Monday now, so they had KODs. Shout out to Legacy. I see you. That's supposed to be Red Eye. You know, remember Red Eye? Red Eye in Miami KODs. I see what you're doing, Legacy. Big move. Keep doing that. Big move. Hit me up. I got a piece of advice for you. Just take it and run with it. Lepana and Empress J performed. Badass Shah was on the set. Pure Vybz was in the building. Moto in the building. You know what I'm saying? KODs. There's a Moto. If you go on Moto page, there's a page of Moto performing and the stripper split in the middle, right in front. Boy, if that was me, his finger in should cut. I'd push a finger in your pokey. That was me. I'm different. That's just me. So, KODs, Val, weekend had the road with the truck, right? So I was looking to go there. Then Shaw, my DJ, said, yo, Tony. She said, Tony, SSS Red is in your backyard. I said, Shaw, stop playing with me. She said, yo, it's in your backyard. You could walk there. I said, Shaw, I'm going there now. So, yo, I pull up on SSS Red. Shout out to the whole team, Freeze, Scooter, Doughboy, the whole team, man. It's like, yo, Tony, you know you Brooklyn youth, you good. And that was the best fun of my weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you. SSS Red, I had to go home, man. Yo, my knees couldn't stand no more. My waist couldn't work no more. I couldn't consume no more alcohol. That was it for me. That was it for me. SSS Red did me in. I'm gonna tell you, no lie. I went home, changed my clothes at the door, and went straight to bed. Yo, I'm telling you, I changed at the door, bed, straight to sleep till next morning, till Tuesday morning. Oh, you mean? Yeah, we're gonna pass that info on to Legacy. He needs that, right? So shout out to everybody who enjoyed Atlanta Carnival. Let me tell you something. I'm a Brooklyn boy. I'm a Brooklyn boy to my heart. But Atlanta I live, so I have to big up Atlanta. You understand me? Big up to everybody in Atlanta who had a great carnival. Let me get back to the music, Tony. Let me get back to the music. You got an hour update. Anybody can screenshot, screen record, and send it to whoever they want to send it to. Send it to whoever you want to send to. Tell them Tony B said that. Listen to me. That was what I know, what I heard, what I saw, and my opinion. All right? Atlanta, big up yourself, man. Anybody coming back next year to Atlanta? Bobby, big up yourself, Bobby. Bobby, you're going to have to rewatch this because you missed a whole lot, Bobby. You missed a whole lot.
Personally, they used to laugh at me personally. Now look at me, look at me, look at me. Them couldn't see my struggle. Them couldn't feel my pain. Them wasn't there when my heart did fight with my brain at night and again. Because I come from a housing scheme with a big, big dream, and a meal was always a million miles away. I couldn't have one every day. And every time that I feel into quit and just give it up, I used to go on my knees and beg and start to pray. Now it's safe to say, I'm gonna make them kill me. I ain't gonna dance in the face like that. I'm whining my waist like that. Say me now gonna make them kill me. I'm dancing the face like that. I'm whining my waist like that. Oh, it's a blessing, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing, it's a blessing, it's a blessing. Welcome to the Vetland. Everybody has something in their hand. Call it a big job. Every woman up down with a man. This is the Vetland, where everybody have a drink in there. Some call it a big job. So what you say? Me say I'm a trooper, I'm a trooper. I'm here no party pooper. I'm a real soldier. Me say Say man a trooper, I'm a trooper. I'm here no party pooper. I'm a real soldier, yeah. 12 o'clock on the dot. Answer your phone when I call you up. System lock, you know what's up. I wanna take you for a ride, y'all. Them shoes in your foot, y'all, take it off. Up on your back, that's coming off. Hold on tight, now we taking off. Now baby, don't act shy to me. Don't act like you new to this. I know that you used to this. Take your time and go through with this. Show me what you can do with this. My girl, just hold on to your belly, you go hold on to your back. Give me some, give me some, give me some of that. Hold on to your belly, you go hold on to your back. Give me some of that, give me some of that. Hold on to your belly, you go hold on to your back. Give me some, give me some, give me some of that. Hold on to your belly, you go hold on to your back. live how I want. Take a little drink, do what I want. Wine if I feel like, live how I want. Take a little drink, do what I want. Wine if I feel like, live how I want.
Bling bidding, give yourself a chance. Time to get up and dance. This is the groovy balance. When liquor flowing, we stumbling. On the ground, we drifting. When we drinking rum, we stumbling. On the ground, see, don't stop the drinks from flowing. Bang bang, so we go twist it, party. You know we twist it, bang bang. With good vibes and energy. You know we wet it hard. Come on, we twist it, party. We head twist it, bang bang. With good people around me, make the party lean over. Now everybody tilt, like a leaning tower. Make the party lean over.
What you doing with your time? I'm up in on the west of the time. Oh, what you doing with your time, man? I'm not in town right now, but better days are coming. Change your ways.
I'm at a happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. A happy place in my life every living day. I'm at a happy place in my life, and it can't change. No way. And I just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, I will never ever change. Every way I go, never ever change. I'm at a happy place. Every way I go, I'm at a happy place. So when you see me rocking with my friends, it's just all of it, just a vibes on the air. And when you see me rocking by myself, tell them it's no false pretense, so me tell them. I go bring my friends and you could bring your friends, and we friends will all line together. Just decide who house we liming in. This place are real right, right here in the backyard jam. You could remember long time. It's a long time. We got that. Come take a look at jam on the inside. We got that. We got enough energy and shows on the inside.
Oh gosh, Jouvert money na jump like a fish out on the road. Pull up on a bumper, start to post it 'cause I'm feeling good. She could be a doctor, could be a lawyer, could be a judge. All I know is Jouvert, and I ain't charge of mama. All I want to do is jam, jam, jam. Jouvert the bumper, girl, jam, jam.
Gentlemen, why not go down, make bumper, catch on fire, and I'll be the firefighter. That book, Cabaleo, Capi, me marijuana, egg pasta, Ashley, a lighter. From Chebe Balamin, like a movie, I could do buy a ganja. Everything good?
Yeah, man, link it, you know.
Make sure.
Yard and Trinidad.
And the link up.
Me and everybody good. Look how we good. Me and everybody good. You know we good. Me and everybody good.
Martin, mind them. Show them. Dominic. Move it down. Speed bump on the floor.
Black boy,
With the better girl, bounce it, bounce on the floor. You bouncing like a ball on the floor. That's why me tell you bump on the floor. So down there, they have a speed bump on the floor. Bounce it, bounce on the floor. You bouncing like a ball on the floor. That's why me tell you bump on the floor. Take your time, they have a speed bump on the floor.
on the floor. Put it better. Papa, you be logical. Put it better. Tick tock. Put it better. Something long and slow.
And I'm glad to press the bar. The girl left star. Let we go.
Find something long and sit down. Find something thick and sit down. Find something big and sit down. Find a place, come sit down. On the down grinding. Is there? On a down grinding. First thing on a bowl like them full of gun, heavy clips full of crocodile teeth. Everything get fuck when I reach. 16 bun of white skin. Head that bust up and split. Yo, where the master? Make the girl always move faster. Every girl just take it on, 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 take it on. Yo, where the master? Make the girl always move faster. Every girl just take it on, 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 take it on. When you go over the room, girl, push your head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Push your head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. She want the set, well set, 10 set, I got. Boom, yeah, every guy. Yeah. She want the set, 5 set, 10 set, I got. Set, 5 set, 10 set, I got. Set, 5 set, 10 set, I got. Set. Girl bend down and bend, bang, bend, bang, bend, bang. Girl bend down and bend, bang, bend, bang. Turn up the back, turn up the back, bend down and bend. That's right. Right about now, Motoda, this song is for the party boom boom girl. Yeah, this one, go. Boom it and you boom it and you boom it and you boom party boom boom. Boom and you boom it and you boom it and you boom it and you big party boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Big party boom 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 boom. Pues aquí está. Go down, all l'équipe en isou.